Hey YouTubers, it's Valerie with Money Mindset Coach, and I haven't done a product review for quite a while, but partly that's because I only do that if the product is really bad or it's really good. And so most everything I've been using has been kind of in the middle there. So today I want to tell you about a product that I just bought. I got it at Dollar General. Basically, in August, I am going to be getting another vehicle. The reason that I'm moving from my Acura TSX, my 2011 that I love very much, to a 2013 Toyota Venza is because the Venza has half the miles that my car has on it. It's kind of one of those things to where I couldn't pass it up. I have to do it. Because to find a car that's great, all-wheel drive, SUV, Toyota, from someone I know, and to know the whole history and know it's been taken really good care of, there's just no way that I could pass that up. So anyway, in August, that's going to happen. And, you know, to tell you the truth, I love my Acura so much. It has 205,000 miles on it, and I really, truly wish that I could have both of them. That's not possible because I really don't need two cars. You know, that's all part of the frugal way. I don't need two cars. I only need one. So I'm going to be selling the Acura. I really hate to. I would love to keep it, but it's one of those situations where I have to. So anyway, that's not going to happen until August because my niece is doing a summer internship right now that doesn't get over until August. She had an old Camry that wouldn't have made the trip to Montana. So my sister has let her use her Venza. She calls him Vinny, and that's what I'm going to call him. But so her daughter has had Vinny all this time, and that's where Vinny is right now, is in Montana. So eventually Montana's going to, Vinny is going to come back to Illinois, and then I will be able to have him. But that won't happen until August. So basically with having my Acura, I thought about it and I thought, okay, I need to regularly wash it, which I usually would. But waxing it, no. I didn't. I've had it almost 3 years and I have not waxed it and I feel really bad. Vacuuming it out, that doesn't happen enough either. I don't have a good car vac. And then you have to go to one of those places and you have to shell out 75 cents. You know, I don't like doing that either, even though I do have a decent one at the bottom of my hill. And that's where I went the other day. But the waxing, we all know what waxing has been like in the past. You have the applicator, you have the thing, it's thick, you have to put it on in a circular motion, and you do the hood, and then you do different sections of the car, and then you have to wait for the wax to dry and get hazy, and then you have to buff it off. So this is not a short thing to do. This is something that will probably, you have to put aside time to do this. You have to do it in the shade. You can't do it in the sun. My driveway gets all the sun from the west. So if I'm going to do something like this, I have to do it in the morning with the morning sun because that's when my driveway is not in the direct sun. That is not always convenient for me. you just can't put wax on your car and then not get it done and then have to go to work or it's just a whole thing. It is just a whole thing. So anyway, I was in the town next over from me because I had to return a library book. Our library is closed right now because it got flooded out because of really bad rain that we got in a very short amount of time. It like flooded everything out in this particular shopping center. So I had to go to the town 13 miles away to return my library book. Didn't want to have to go that far to return a library book, but that's what I had to do. So while I was there, I thought about it and I saw Dollar General and I thought, okay, they got to have some car wax. They have to have it. They have car stuff there. So they're going to have wax. So I get to that aisle. Of course, I go up and down all the aisles and everything, and I find a few things that I like. I get to the automotive aisle, and there's car wash, tire shine, a million different things when it comes to washing your car and the tires and all that. And it's like, where is the wax? Down on the bottom shelf, just one was all they had. Does nobody wax their cars anymore? It's like they had everything else. So anyway, down on the bottom shelf, there is wax. So I pick it up and let me show you what I ended up buying. Turtle Wax, which we know is a good brand. This is Wax and Dry. And it even has Carnauba Depth Durability is what it says right there. Basically, one step, spray on wet car and dry for amazing shine, repellency, and protection. That's what it says. Oh my gosh. And they meant it. You don't even have to use very much. But the car is wet. Spray it. Take a microfiber cloth. Wipe it down. And dry it. I could not believe how shiny my car was. I thought my car was decently shiny after I washed it. And it wasn't dirty anymore. I used this and I was like, wow. Oh my gosh. And it was so fast and it was easy. That, to me, is a good product. If it's good, fast, and easy, no way is that not a good thing. So, I waxed my whole car, and I swear, I didn't use hardly any of this. You just spray a little and wipe it down. I could not believe how shiny my car was. So then I was telling my son about this, my oldest son, who I bought this car from, and I took a picture of my car, and he said, wow, it's looking really good. And I said, yeah, I know. So what I want to do is this routine that I have of my Acura, because I'm going to be selling it. I am vacuuming on a regular basis. I'm washing and waxing on a regular basis. So it's going to look really good. I'm not going to have to do too much detailing. I have some wonderful interior cleaning that I have done, a product that I use that I really, really like, and extremely easy to use. And I could not believe it. I just couldn't believe how easy, how fast. Now this cost $5.75, but I gotta tell you, it didn't take much to wax my car. So the amount of wax, the amount of use you're going to get out of this is amazing. Absolutely amazing. And so I just wanted to come on here and I wanted to tell you how incredibly impressed I was with this product. It's fabulous. And yeah, I'm going to be selling my TSX. It makes me sad. I don't want to. That's the other thing. Here in Missouri, we have a thing called personal property tax. So basically how that works is whatever boats, cars, motorcycles, anything with a motor and wheels, not including lawnmowers, they don't include that. But you're talking motorcycles, boats, cars, trucks, a golf car, if you had a golf car, something like that, that kind of thing. Whatever you own on January 1st of any year, so 2026, January 1st, if I own the Venza and the Acura in December 2026, that is what I'm going to pay personal property tax on. I don't want to pay personal property tax on 2 cars. So basically what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to sell the Acura before the end of the year to avoid having to pay personal property in December next year. Now this year, all I'm going to have to do is pay for my Acura. And I think, I mean, it's an old car, but I think I paid $125 for it. But no, I don't want to have to pay that and pay for the Venza. I don't want that. So I am going to have to sell between August and December. I'm going to have to sell this car. And I don't want to. I really, really don't want to. I love my Acura. But like I said, it's just a deal that I couldn't pass up. And with half the miles that my car has on it, I had to do it. Because I'm telling you, a Toyota can go a very long time. There's a story about a guy who had a Toyota Tacoma, or he had a Toyota Tundra, one of the Toyota pickups. I don't remember which one. He got to 1 million miles, and it didn't have enough number space for the speedometer to say 1 million, but he got to 999,999. Well, the dealership where he got his truck, they gave him a brand new truck. And then what they did is they took his truck that had 1 million miles on it and put it in the showroom, put, the rope around it to protect it, and said, this truck has 1 million miles on it. And so the guy got a brand new truck. They took his old truck, and what an advertisement for Toyota, that a vehicle could actually have 1 million miles. So really, my car has 205,000. Is 205,000 too much? Not when you're talking about Acura, Lexus, Honda, and Toyota. They are the best. Mazda is right up there too. Anything else? Not going to last that long. So I have been so blessed in having my Acura for the last 3 years. And I have loved every minute of driving it. It hasn't given me any trouble at all. Just in the last month or two, I had to fix a small oil leak that was just starting. So I fixed that, put a new serpentine belt on it because it was looking kind of old, even though it wasn't cracked or anything, but the color of it kind of looked kind of old. It was probably original, 200,000. So I replaced it. And what else? Oh, my air conditioning wasn't working. Turned out it was a relay switch. So basically it was $10, the actual switch. I paid my mechanic to take care of it. It was $127. My boyfriend thinks that he overcharged me. I really don't think so. And if he would have had more time to investigate and everything, he would have known that it was the relay switch. He could have replaced it. Yes, it would have cost me less money. But in June, when it's really hot, I was happy to pay $127 to have air conditioning. That was worth it to me. There are times where spending money is worth it. So anyway, that's all I have for now. If you have found value, consider subscribing. I do a lot of things on money, frugality, and anything else that I want to talk about, like a product that I've found that really works. Give it a like, subscribe, share, comment. I would appreciate all those things because that does help my channel. And it does help get my videos out to more people. And so I would so appreciate that. So like I always say, use it up, wear it out, make it do, or do without. Till next time, bye.